Our constitution guarantees us all the right to a free and fair vote. You know this. But what if that right was denied? What if your vote could cost you your life? And if not your life, then your liberty. Would the looming existence of such a threat allow you to exercise your legal right to vote without fear? What if I told you that such places exist in India prima facie? Places where voting for a party translates into a death sentence. Well, please watch these testimonials that are coming in from Bengal viewers. Listen in.
আমরা খালি ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টি করার জন্যই আমরা আজকের অত্যাচারিত এবং লাঞ্ছিত। আমাদের সেই 4 তারিখ থেকে আমরা এখানে চলে এসেছি কাউন্টিংয়ের পর। আমাদের বাড়িতে 5 তারিখে আমার বড় ছেলেকে ওরা সকালে হুমকি দিয়ে গেছে বাড়িতে। তারপরে সন্ধ্যে 6টার সময় এসে আমার ছেলেকে মারধর করেছে 20-25 জন মিলে।
তো 4 তারিখের পর থেকে যে গণনা কেন্দ্র ওখান থেকেই আমি চলে এসেছি। তারপরে আমি বাড়ি ঢুকতে পারছি না। মানে ওইখান থেকেই মানে প্রচণ্ড ইট পাটকে যা সমস্ত ছোড়া যে সমস্ত মানে অত্যাচার করা সেই।
হ্যাঁ, 4 তারিখ থেকে আমি বাড়ি ছাড়া এবং আমার ফ্যামিলিও বাড়ি ছাড়া ছিল। 2 দিন হলো ফ্যামিলি এবং বাচ্চা বাড়ি গেছে, তাদের উপরে অত্যাচার হচ্ছে, বিভিন্ন খারাপ ভাষা গালিগালাজ করছে। আমিও বাড়িতে গিয়েছিলাম,
পালাতে হয়েছে বাড়ি। সেই থেকে 4 তারিখে গণনার পরের থেকে আর আমি বাড়ি যাইনি। তারা এখানে কেস করার পরে বাড়ি একদিন গেলাম, গিয়ে দেখছি আমার ঘেরে মাছ একটাও নেই। বলছে মুসলমানেও কেন বিজয়ী করবে, ওর হাড় মেরে দেবো। আর তারও আমার বাড়ির পাশে বোম ফেলছে।
Viewers, the testimonials corroborate instances of post-poll violence that have allegedly led to mass migrations on account of persecution. The BJP claims that in Bengal, many are living in safe houses because they voted for the BJP. If the allegations are true, this serial voter intimidation would constitute one of the greatest systematic and secret assaults on our democracy. Viewers, here are some of the facts according to the BJP. They talk about various instances, 10,000 workers of theirs. Yes, viewers, the BJP's workers under dictator Modi are living in safe houses. What a dictator. June 5th, BJP claims targeted attacks by TMC in Asansol, Howrah, Bhangar, Ghotam, several places, Bashirhat, Jhargram, Kolkata. June 5th, CPM workers allegedly attacked and looted by TMC workers in Bontra in South 24 Paraganas. June 5th, clashes between Indian Secular Front, ISF workers and TMC in Bhangar, South 24 Paraganas. Anyone who voted for any other political party, according to these viewers, instances were targeted. June 2nd, the day after polling concluded in Bengal, a BJP worker was murdered in Nadia. For now, the courts are taking the allegations very seriously. On June 6th, the Calcutta High Court on Thursday said it may ask the Central Armed Police Force, or the CAPF, to stay deployed in the state for the next 5 years if the state fails to control the violence. Viewers, there it is on your screens. Hearing a PIL filed by an organization called Rashtrabadi Anjibi. The division bench issued a directive to the state government to allow people affected by the violence to submit complaints to the state's Director General of Police via email, because viewers, the courts apprehend that if these people went in person, they might be attacked. Today, the High Court extended the deployment of central forces in the state at least till June 21st. It has also asked the state government to provide a detailed report. Given the graveness of the situation, it stands to reason that future elections are unlikely to be free and fair in the state. That it is allegedly a dark feature of an opposition-ruled state prompts one to ask, where are the so-called rights activists who routinely bemoan the murder of democracy under dictator Modi in India, viewers? Let's ask this question. Karan Verma, I want to begin with you first. What do you make of all of this?
You know, Rahul, before 2024 Lok Sabha, we had the 2023 Panchayats. Before that, we had the 2021 Assembly elections. The stories remain the same. We've had post-poll violence in 2021. We had during the poll violence in Panchayat elections where 50 died. And then Mamta is considered as the beacon of democracy. And people say, you know, democracy is under threat from fascist Narendra Modi. I think it's high time, if ever there was a case right, and I say very strongly with conviction, if ever there was a case right for dismissing a state government under 356, today is that day. Otherwise, let's get rid of Article 356. We've seen enough of bloodshed. 20,000 seats go uncontested in Panchayat elections. 50 die. Parties across have lost their foot soldiers. I mean, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary has been on record saying that we've lost precious lives of Congresses, but yet nobody says a thing. And today we have people hiding in offices. We have people hiding in BJP offices who are scared for their life. People used to say that in electoral bonds, identity of people who've given money to someone should be known. Can you imagine a contractor sharing that he's voted for BJP? Will he not be hounded? Will he even stay alive? That is the big question. And unfortunately, all these activists, all these candlelight march people, all of them, we see them with a deafening silence. That exposes their loud hypocrisy.
Let me bring you in, Mr. Chaudhary. Mr. Chaudhary, is this true that the TMC is quashing the right of people to vote freely and fairly by intimidating them after they've exercised their vote on the basis of who they voted for?
Unfortunately, Bengal, it's in the Bengals or Bengalis' DNA to witness such post-poll or pre-poll violence in West Bengal. It's time immemorial that more than 50,000.
No, one second. Let him finish.
No, how can you normalize this?
No, let him finish. Let him finish.
More than 50,000 Congress workers were killed over the last few decades at the hands of the CPM. Once the CPM was overthrown in 2011, Mamata Banerjee administration just took over the role of
Mr.
the CPM
Chaudhary,
with the political violence.
Mr. Chaudhary.
Now let me finish. If you permit me 20-30 seconds more, I'll just finish up. Then you can debate me. The point here is that the post-poll violence or the pre-poll violence, we are all aware that it will take place. Out of which the center was requested to send around 967 companies of CAPF, Central Armed Police Forces. Along with that, around 33,000 state police forces were deployed all around Bengal. Now, if the Union Home Ministry has deployed this, what purpose have they been deployed? Are they to just man the ballot boxes, or are they sent here with a definite purpose to stop the post-poll or the pre-poll violence? We found that the Union Home Ministry has totally failed in this regard in providing specific directions, despite the High Court orders, despite the situation in the state that is there. We have lost even a worker in Malda.
Viewers, great. Mr. Chaudhary, I extend my commiserations to the Congress party. But look at the feckless Congress party, viewers.
Come on, yeah.
Where is it? Where are its leaders? Why isn't Rahul Gandhi in Calcutta right now? Do lives not matter? Why isn't he there calling out Mamata Banerjee for a dictatorship? But yet the Congress will still attack the center. Remember, viewers, this was a state where the writ of the EC was applying till very recently. The CAPF was not sent by the center because, they dreamed up of it. It was requested for by the Election Commission. Tuin Sinha, would you like to respond to Mr. Kamru Chaudhary, your ideological opponent, who is saying today that the blame lies at the HM's door when law and order is a state subject? Could you respond to him?
Well, Rahul, time and again, TMC has shown that as a party, it is fundamentally not equipped to belong to any form of democracy. The rule of TMC has become synonymous with terror, with Taliban-like, violence, Stone Age barbarism. Unfortunately, despite, multiple censures from the High Court after the 2021 post-poll violence and in fact, last year also during the Ram Navami violence, it seems that newer cadres of TMC are turning out what I should call white-collar terrorists. Common cadres who have been campaigning during the elections, post-elections, they are the same cadres of TMC which have been unleashing brutal Taliban-style violence. And this makes it very difficult to handle the situation despite central deployment because like I said, these are common people. They don't have a, past history. And the onus, therefore, lies with Mamata Banerjee. This is what she has reduced Indian democracy to. This is the levels to which TMC today can go to. And I think, it's barbaric, it's Taliban style.
Mr. Rajagopalan.
I'm more worried about Kamru Chaudhary's personal security because he spoke the truth. Hats off to Kamru because you came out very, very, very explicitly today. Second thing, today what is happening in West Bengal? Can you understand, Mr. Rahul Shivashankar? मैं लड़की हूँ लड़ने को तैयार हूँ. Where is Priyanka Gandhi? How many ladies and women have been tortured? And moreover, the amount of rapism, and they are also putting the governor into tight spot. What is it happening in it? Not dictatorship. It is hooliganism in West Bengal. And moreover, though we are in Delhi, Now, previous segment, Kamaru was telling 5:1. He is fighting. Today, all the 6 are fighting for democracy in West Bengal. Madam Mamta Banerjee, you must resign. You cannot indulge in killing the workers of any party. CPM, Congress.
So Mr. Chaudhary, according to Mr. Raja Gopalan, it all goes back to one particular party and their leader. Is that leader in your book completely absolved of all blame?
No, never. As a grassroots worker from the Bengal political landscape, I know what's happening. Even when I was fighting an election last 2 years back, you know, during the polling day, my own vehicle was attacked by the TMC people out here. We protested, we tried to register an FIR, it was not registered out there. It was made a simple diary entry out there. This apart, you know, I'm not going into this because it's generic to the West Bengal politics, the post-poll and the pre-poll violence happens.
So can I ask you a question?
No, let me finish. When
No,
we
this is
requested
how
the
they
High Court,
normalize violence. This is what is very
it's not
shameful. This is how he
we cannot get
normalizes
into
violence.
the generic problem of West Bengal.
Nanda's
We
car.
requested the High Court
My
to
God.
send us more central forces. The central forces were brought in.
Can I
Now,
ask you
what
a
are they
question,
doing
Mr.
to the
Chaudhary?
state?
Mr.
Yes.
Chaudhary, simple question. Who held
You
the
send them-
Constitution and said that we are fighting to save the Constitution? Who picked it up and put it in every speech of theirs? Can you give me the answer to this?
Rahul, we are here.
Who is the person?
Seeking, no,
Who is the person?
Rahul,
Listen,
not
Rahul,
you, Rahul.
Rahul, let me
Who is the
finish.
person?
I am here.
Who is the person?
Not as an official representative of the Congress.
I'm asking
but
you,
the
sir, as
Congress
an official
flows in my
representative
veins. I am
of
here
the
saying
people
what is
of
wrong is
India,
wrong.
as a
What is
citizen,
wrong is wrong.
who
What
held
is
up
right
that
is right.
Constitution? So, as somebody who points towards the right direction, as you say, honest to God direction, I want to ask you, tell me who, honest to God, held up the Constitution and said, I am here standing between Modi and the Constitution from being wrecked? Who was it? Forget about your allegiances right now. Tell me, it's a general knowledge question.
It's not a general knowledge question. You are trying to now. If I get into the actual what I want to
Viewers,
say here,
what
you will
Mr.
tell,
Kamru
this is
Chaudhary
the
will
what
not
about
tell you
me.
Can I make a
is
small
because
point?
is
This is
that
about what
yeah,
about
please,
me.
of course.
When I say
please
that
make your
11,
point, Karan Verma.
Then 30 seconds.
Kamruji,
30 seconds.
Kamruji, I appreciate the fact that you've spoken the truth. Just one question. Do you condemn Rahul Gandhi, who has time and again talked about democracy, for betraying democracy and betraying Congress workers who are being killed in this massacre? Do you criticize Rahul Gandhi for his hypocrisy? Yes or no? Please answer this.
Do you criticize Narendra Modi's
No, this
blatant
can't be-
hypocrisy
you-
in his role in Manipur?
You can't
Do
criticize.
criticize
No,
Narendra
what
Modi's
about he
blatant
can't
hypocrisy?
I
asked
asked
a pointed
Where
question.
11 of Muslims have been bulldozed. Their
I
houses
asked a pointed
bulldozed
question, sir.
because
Yes or
they
no?
kept suspectedly beef meat in their fridges.
No,
What
Can
kind
I-
of
can I
hypocrisy
put
you
a
are talking
question to
about,
Kamruji
Karan?
Changing
now?
the goalpost.
Don't
Yeah,
be black
ask a
and
question.
no in Bengal.
BJP national spokesperson wants to ask
You
you
know,
a question,
since,
Mr.
since,
Chaudhary.
since
Anybody can ask.
Kamruji
The
is
fact
equating
remains-
the situation
fact
with
remains-
Manipur, in Manipur extremists are involved in the violence. Is he alluding that the TMC government is akin to extremist group? Is he alluding that, the TMC government is no, less than a terror group? Is that,
Mr. Tuhin
because when you
Sana,
equate
being
it
an
with Manipur,
official-
there is no
Well, I understand.
equivalence.
Being an official spokesperson of the world's largest political party, tell me, what is the situation in Manipur as of now? What is the
Change the
situation in West
goalpost.
Bengal
No,
right now?
in that case, Kamru Chaudhary, you will have to tell the situation
What
of
is
the
happening in
Northeast
West
over the
Bengal?
last 7
What is
decades.
this?
You will
I
also
can
have to
tell
tell
even
the country
sequence
about
of
the
events
situation
what
of Northeast
Bajpayee
through the
tried
last
to
7
gaslight
decades.
in Nelly massacre
Manipur
of
is an
1983.
exception.
Starting
In
from
the other
that,
6
I
states,
can
we
tell
have
what the
ended
Bharatiya Janata Party has
insurgency
tried to do
once
in the
and for
Northeast.
all,
But that
which you could
apart,
never
this is not
do.
the situation of the debate today.
In the
situation
remaining
here,
6
you
states,
have
in the
sent
remaining
more
6
than
states of the
1,000
Northeast, we have
companies of Central
conclusively
Armed Forces
ended
in Bengal.
insurgency had it
What
been
are
your
they
Okay,
doing out here
gentlemen.
in Bengal?
Gentlemen,
What
look.
are they doing out here in
Gentlemen,
Bengal?
look. We may all be shy of naming people because we are loyal to our own basic ecosystems. But what are we doing at the end of the day, viewers? We're destroying the fabric of our democracy that our constitution constantly, viewers, legislates overseas. Now, you might today chicken out of naming a leader or two, but that doesn't mean that the public doesn't know who is complicit, who actually faked a crisis Who pays lip service? Viewers, think about these things. Make wiser choices. Because at the end of the day, we all deserve the leaders we elect. Think about it, viewers. I'll leave it at this.